Boiling water and cooking eggs? Easy. This is a review of the Esbit 5-piece dual fuel cook set. Made of hard anodized aluminum, the set includes a main pot that holds 33 ounces, a smaller pot that holds just under 16 ounces, a stand, solid fuel base, and a brass alcohol burner. A mesh carry bag is also included, and the entire set weighs in at 15 ounces. Everything sits inside the main pot for compact storage. Let's discuss some of the features. There are folding stainless steel handles on the large and small pots, milliliter and ounce markings embossed on the large pot, plus a pour spout also on the large pot. The alcohol burner with its snuff cap also doubles as a flame regulator. And lastly, the large pot is smartly designed to prevent it from sliding off the base in the event the surface you set the cook set on is not entirely flat. As far as price, I purchased this stove set for about $44 from Amazon.com as of January 2016. For fuel, a 12-piece pack of tablets costs about $7, and a gallon of denatured alcohol costs about $25. You can purchase a smaller 1-quart canister of alcohol for $8. All, of course, from Amazon.com. Damn you, Amazon, for being so convenient. For burn time, the solid fuel tablets are rated for 13 minutes, though I think 10 minutes is more realistic because past the 7-minute mark, it loses a lot of juice. 2.4 ounces of denatured alcohol, on the other hand, will give you approximately 30 minutes of burn time. The burner can hold 4 ounces, but you get the best performance if you only fill it 2/3 full. Okay, on with the water boiling. To start, place the stand into the base and just set the tablet on top. But that's the easy part. As you can see, the tablet cannot be lit easily with a few sparks because it needs a constant heat source. So a couple things. You can either shave off a few bits of the tablet and use your striker on it, or light it with tinder or something like a cotton ball. So let's see how long it takes to boil 12 ounces of water. I've got the pot on the base and I start the timer. At 5 minutes, we have steam, and my trusty temperature gun is reading 167, 177, 178, 181, 178, 177. I mean, the water is hot, but not yet at that rolling boil stage, so back on goes the cover. At around 7 minutes, finally. However, notice how quickly we lose heat when we remove the lid, so to cut down on boiling time, definitely leave that cover on. After 7 or 8 minutes, the tablet has lost most of its firepower, so you'll definitely need to pack a bunch of it for extended hiking or camping trips. Alright, let's move on to the second source of fuel, denatured alcohol. After everything cools off, about 20 minutes, I take the solid fuel stand, flip it upside down and place it back into the base so that the alcohol burner with roughly 2 ounces of fluid can sit nicely into it. The alcohol lights easily with a spark and off we go. By the way, because of the longer burn time, I was curious to see how long it would take to boil 24 ounces of water, so on goes the lid and start goes the timer. At just over 5 minutes, the temperature is right around 108. Here's a closer look at the flame. And then without the lights for, that romantic ambiance. Ooh, baby. Okay, back to the water. At about 18 minutes, finally it boils. It looks like we still have a decent amount of fuel left, so let's fry an egg. I place the smaller pot back on the base, squirt some olive oil, and crack open the egg. Gotta love that sizzle. There's too much heat, so I slide open the snuff lid a little and place it on top of the burner to regulate the fire a bit. Then I cover the small pot with a larger one and let it cook for a couple minutes. A little bit of salt, some black pepper, and we're good to go. After all this, there's still roughly 1/3 of fuel left, so definitely enough for boiling another 12 ounces of water or cooking a couple more eggs. By the way, here's a few pictures of the dimensions of the cook set. I now leave you in silence for a few seconds. And I'm back. When all is said and done and everything has cooled down, the base, solid fuel stand, and alcohol burner all sit nicely inside the big pot. Place the small pot on top and slide everything into the mesh bag for easy storage and transport. Let's talk pros and cons. The pros. This cook set is all about convenience. The solid fuel tablets and denatured alcohol are easy to find and fairly light to transport. If you are camping or hiking in an area with no readily available sticks or twigs, or if everything around you is covered in snow or moisture, rest assured you will always have a fire. As far as negatives about this set, for me, I would probably stick to denatured alcohol and only use the tablets as a last resort for a few reasons. They just don't last long, they give off a funky odor, and it leaves residue on the pot and the stand. Denatured alcohol burns cleaner, lasts much longer, and is very efficient. Another negative is that this system is a bit more prone to adverse weather conditions than other stove sets. So if there's any wind whatsoever, you will either need to dig a hole to place it into or use a shield to keep the flame from blowing around. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, for the price, performance, and convenience, this is a good one to have in your collection. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about this set, just leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to provide an answer. Take care and see you in the next video. Well, so much for filming today.